Precision Tactical Group. Today I have my Agilite K19 vest everybody's been asking about. Going to use the new meta glasses to try and do a quick little video for this. The problem is they only record for 3 minutes at a time, so it'll probably be a little choppy there after 3 minutes when I edit all this together. So this is my Agilite K19. Bought it off of Facebook Marketplace used with the original cummerbund that it comes with. I no longer have on here, and some knockoff level 4 plates. I don't have those anymore. Currently I run the HiCom 3A plus plates. I got those from Apex Armor Solutions, and I got my cheat sheet up here so you'll see my head coming up and down while I make sure I don't miss any of the points I had written out for you guys. First thing I want to do is dislikes. There's only 2 of them really that I have with this carrier. The dual shoulder releases I'm not a fan of. I'm a righty, so having the one on my right shoulder over here can become an issue when you're shouldering a rifle. So I wish they would only do the left, or make it an option for the lefty guys on which one you actually use. And then the other thing that I found was an issue is with my size and this cummerbund, there's a little overlap here in the middle. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's about a 1-inch overlap. Now I could probably cut this or have it modified in some kind of way, but this structural portion goes all the way back into here to just about where it overlaps. So this created a little bit of a pressure point on me while I was at work. So I work 12-hour shifts. Other than that, which I got used to, you can see it kind of flattened down there in the middle. But other than that, this thing's actually pretty comfortable. I don't know what all the hate on the internet is about this thing. 12-hour shifts with soft armor, not bad whatsoever. Some other positives with this thing, it's very lightweight. This has more ballistic coverage than my Safe Life Defense carrier had, and it weighs less with the same loadout. Granted, things are a little bit different on this one compared to how that was, because it's a different style. But it's actually lighter weight with more ballistic coverage, and it's super modular. So for ballistic coverage, I have the Velocity Systems admin pouch. There's a 3A panel in the back here. Inside here I keep some of my note cards, markers, pens, things like that. You got your storage in there. So for your other ballistic coverage, you have the Cry Precision 10.5-inch panel in here that mollies onto the sides. Have that on both sides over here as well. So I'll kind of go top to bottom with what we got going on this thing. So my favorite thing with this that I've added recently is the Sheepdog Mic's Triad microphone. What drew me to this one is they have a quick disconnect for your radio in here, which is stuck. But this guy's awesome. And then it's only a 12-inch cable, so I don't have much extra cable running around in this vest here. I just have an Amazon earpiece here until I get a nicer earpiece. Patch panel, name and blood type patches, obviously, of course. And then one downside to this, I guess I forgot to mention, there's not a lot of Velcro at the top, so my police badge actually has to go in the front here, which is on a Juggernaut phone mount in the front, which actually works out pretty good. Cheap old Olight 90-degree flashlight I have on the front, especially on night shift. I use that when I'm looking down reading IDs. I can pop that thing on, we're good to go. Soil Eater Taser 10 insert here. This thing works awesome. Mod Light flashlight with a Theorem finger loop. Obviously my Glock mags with Terran Tactical +5.6 extensions. This is my body camera mount. I use this money clip to hold people's IDs there. The actual placard is a Spiritus Systems. This thing is awesome. This thing is super modular. You can obviously put stuff on the sides. I hang my work keys right here. I don't like a lot of keys hanging off me, so it's literally just 2 keys for the building. One for the building, one for the bathroom. But you can put pouches and stuff on the side. I run a Theorem cell volt with an extra battery for my flashlight, just in case. I also have the Spiritus radio pouch. This thing's super modular, fits a bunch of different radios, and your buckles go right through the side of it, so you don't lose that. It just sits inside with you. You don't even need to run any retention or anything like that, because it's sitting between the armor and your body, which is nice. And if anybody wanted to, you can also run the 11.5-inch armor here. You can see there's some space on both sides, so you could run the 11.5-inch and get the extra ballistic protection there if you wanted. Then a Cat 7 tourniquet. On my duty belt, I have my handcuffs, a dump pouch, obviously my pistol, My gloves go on my duty belt, and I have a second tourniquet as well. But this is my K19 the way I have it currently set up. If anybody has any questions on it, feel free to DM me. Happy to answer them. I can go into anything individually into more detail if you guys want. Like the soy leader pouch is a little more new, but this thing works great. Very happy with it. Very happy with everything with this whole setup, actually, especially with the reholstering side of things versus having some of the inserts. The cool feature of this is the box cutter notepad holder. So your notepad just goes right in here. It fits a 3x5, and you got some storage in the front and on the side for your pens or markers or chem lights, whatever you want to run. You can go there. I do keep chem lights in here for work and my medical gloves. I also have my IFAC on my belt. I forgot to mention that too. But chem lights, gloves, spare pens, pencils, whiteout, all that stuff's in there as well. So last thing I have over here is my shear setup. This stays out of my way when I'm drawing my pistol from the side. These are just Madison Supply Company shears. I've used these actually a lot on duty. They work really well. I've cut through a lot of different types of fabric with those. They work pretty good. This is a Krydex Amazon shear holder. It works good enough for what our use is. I've never lost a pair of shears on duty. I know in my old vest I used to tuck them behind the body camera. You could do that. This pouch up here, I have nothing in here. I could use it. It's not super deep, about the length of my hand, but I just don't have anything to put in there. But this is my K19 setup. I just got the Defense Mechanisms MEPC in the other day, so I'm going to swap all this shit onto there with another set of armor, and we're going to run that one next and see how that one does. If you guys have any questions, comment, DM, like, share, subscribe, all the cool things that people are doing with social media, and I'll be happy to interact as best I can. Thanks for stopping by.